Okey, baik. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much everyone for your understanding. Saya memang tersilap tengok jadual pada hari ini. Thank you so much for reminding me. So I have lebih kurang 35 minutes to 40 minutes I have to replace. So nanti kita akan fikirkan sama-sama nak ganti macam mana ya. Saya fikir kita ganti just extra 10 minutes from each classes after this should be okay kot ke macam mana? What do you think? Ke nak ganti lamsam 30 minutes? Tak boleh. Sebab kelas kita malam kan? Ya, lepas ni kita ganti. Sebab lepas ni kelas kita semua malam kan? So after this kita ambil 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes ya, boleh ya? So you want, nanti. Tak apa. Jawab dulu soalan ni. So that is the plan lah, ganti extra 10 minutes next week. Okay, so you are currently doing the labeling right here. Okay, so very good. P is polar head, Q is non-polar tail, but the combination of P and Q is the phospholipid molecule kan? Okay, good. R is channel protein and S is the carrier protein. Alright, I agree with you. Okay, tak apa. Ada yang on the way tengah tulis, tak apa. Boleh teruskan tulis, tak ada masalah. Saya lampirkan satu sampel jawapan kat sini. Okay, saya lampirkan dalam Telegram. This is a quick recap only about what we have done yesterday. Okay, and then let's take a look at the next slide. Okay, let's take a look at the next slide. So, bila saya tengok balik reflection about what we have done last Wednesday, we have talked ada yang masih lagi keliru mengenai active transport. So, we take a look a bit at active transport. Okay, kita tunggu sekejap. Ada seorang lagi tengah tulis. Okay, saya tukar ini kepada student pace. You can continue on doing this particular slide. Okay, dah habis. Okay, tak apalah if you have finished. Okay, now for this particular slide, you can draw any part of the slide. Just a quick recap before we do one question about active transport lepas ni. This is active nak kata apa, dalam sukatan biologi, gambar ini adalah one of the complicated ones, the most complicated about active transport lah, where we have to discuss about siapa yang goes out, siapa yang goes in. But most of the time dalam sukatan biologi, when we talk about active transport, jarang kita cerita pasal what goes out, what goes in. Banyak cerita what goes in saja. For example, active transport of glucose in our kidney, for example, during the process ultrafiltration. So dekat kita punya kidney, dia punya active transport tu one way saja, from the blood, from the kidney into the blood. So from the kidney into the blood, active transport is transporting glucose into our blood capillary. Tak adalah nak cerita siapa masuk siapa keluar kecuali pada gambar ini. This particular active transport occurs in our neuron, on the surface of our neuron, to produce different charges. Maknanya dekat bahagian luar lebih positif dari bahagian dalam, because outside have 3 sodium ions, 3 positive. Dekat bahagian dalam sel only have 2 potassium ion, 2 positive. So when there is a difference in charges, barulah electrical impulse can move from one neuron to another. But we don't discuss this particular process further during when we talk about formation human nervous system. Kita tak cerita pun. So kita cerita habis kat sini saja. So jangan risau kalau kamu jumpa active transport. Ini yang paling kompleks pun. Lepas ni tak jumpa dah. Okay, so active transport, as we have discussed earlier, is the transport of substance from a low concentration region to high concentration region. For example, in this particular diagram, we want to transport sodium first. We can see that sodium concentration inside the cell is in the cytoplasm is lower than sodium concentration in outside the cell, which is in the extracellular fluid. Tengok dia label kat situ, Na plus low, Na plus high. So first, 3 sodium enters the binding site of the carrier protein, and then when step number 2, when ATP combines with carrier protein, one phosphate will be transferred to the carrier protein. The bonding of one phosphate will deliver energy for carrier protein to change shape, so that 3 sodium ions will be transferred to the extracellular fluid, gambar yang ketiga. So ayat yang menyatakan ATP decompose into ADP and phosphate group tu, maksud dia ATP is adenosine triphosphate. Adenosine ada 3 phosphate. So one phosphate is transferred to the carrier protein, which means transfer of energy from ATP to carrier protein. Itu maksud dia. Bila ada tenaga, baru carrier protein can change shape. And then and then when carrier protein is open, potassium can enter the binding site of the carrier protein, and when phosphate is removed, tengok gambar nombor 4, when phosphate is removed from the carrier protein return to original shape, and tengok kepada gambar yang ke-6, K plus atau potassium ion transported into the cell. So this particular active transport occurs on the surface of our neuron tissue, efferent neuron, interneuron, dekat situlah. Okay, so let's take a look at what we are going to aim to do today, which is osmosis. So osmosis ni adalah a bit like simple diffusion. However, let's take a look at this. Now, when we talk about osmosis can only occur when there is a semi-permeable. Oh, sorry. Sekejap. Saya tukar ini kepada yang boleh draw ya. Okay, so that you can do notes on here. Okay, and then semasa when I asked for your reflection before this, one of you also mentioned about osmosis. Dia kata ada kekeliruan pasal term-term dalam osmosis tu. So okay, I would like to emphasize on that, how we use the term. Okay, how we use the term during when explaining about osmosis. So memang awal-awal ni bio rasa macam overwhelming sikit sebab terms dia banyak, macam baru saja kan. Tapi I would like to point out osmosis ni is not really new. Dalam chapter form 3 tak silap saya, when we discuss about opening and closing of stomata, kita ada jumpa pasal osmosis ni. Okay, now untuk osmosis is like simple diffusion, but the problem is simple diffusion dia ada plasma membrane pun boleh jalan, tak ada plasma membrane pun dia boleh jalan. However, osmosis occurs because of the presence of this particular structure, plasma membrane yang bersifat semi-permeable. So when the membrane is semi-permeable, the problem is large molecules cannot go through the semi-permeable membrane. Okay, katakanlah kita ada 2 solution kat sini. Okay, we have solution A and we have solution B. So solution A when compared to solution B is more concentrated. It has a higher solid concentration. Macam mana saya tahu ada solid concentration higher? Sebab ada 3 solid kat sini. 1, 2, 3. So number of molecules here in solution B is 3, whereas in solution A tak ada solute langsung. Therefore tak ada solute langsung. Therefore solution A ni low solute concentration. Bagaimana pula dengan water potential? When we look at solution A, the number of water molecules, the number of water molecules is higher in solution A. Nampak water molecules dah ada banyak kan? Tapi lower in solution B. The number of water molecules is higher in solution A compared to solution B. Therefore, solution A has higher water potential compared to solution B. Therefore, water molecules from solution A diffuse into solution B. Kita tak guna perkataan move ya. Kita guna perkataan, we use the verb diffuse. Water molecules from solution A diffuse to solution B. This particular process continues until solution A and solution B achieve dynamic equilibrium. Apa maksud dia? Maksud dia ialah bila kepekatan air, the solution of water is similar in solution A and solution B, then both solution has achieved dynamic equilibrium. Sebenarnya gambar ni dia ada animated version. Saya akan bagi animated version punya ya. Sekejap. There is an animated version here, but there is something wrong with this particular slide yang menyebabkan dia tak ada pula. Okay, tak apa. Nanti saya hantar. I think I have shared it. Do I have it here? Oh, tak ada pula. Nanti saya check balik, saya akan share semula ya. So, this is osmosis. Osmosis, syarat-syarat dia mesti ada plasma membrane. Satu plasma membrane, only water molecules can diffuse through it. So instead of making the concentration of solute balance kiri dengan kanan antara A dengan B, kita tak boleh balance kan sebab solute tu besar sangat. So we balance out the concentration of water. Okay, sekarang ni kita tengok dekat sini. Okay, this particular diagram shows different solutions separated by different plasma membrane. One plasma membrane. So can you label which is hypertonic solution, which one is hypotonic solution, and so on and so forth? Boleh tak labelkan mana satu yang hypertonic, isotonic dan sebagainya? Okay, so these are the 3 terms that we use to describe the different concentration of solution. Okay, kita gunakan istilah-istilah ini untuk describe solution mana yang paling pekat, yang highest solute concentration atau lowest water potential. Maksud dia sama ya. Kalau dia sangat pekat, sama juga dengan dia ada lowest water potential. Kalau dia sangat cair, it has a lot of water molecules, so it has highest water potential. Okay, so kita tengok ya, solution, okay, solution number one. Okay, sekejap ya. Okay, solution number, okay. One is isotonic solution, two is isotonic solution, three adalah hypotonic solution, hypertonic solution, four adalah istilah hypotonic solution. Okay, mari kita tengok. In case kalau ada kekeliruannya. Okay, let me show you. Sekejap ya. Okay. Okey anak-anak, okey dalam Google Meet sekarang saya tunjukkan ya macam mana kita nak bincangkan part ni. Okey, first of all, kita tengok term number 3 first ya. Saya nak tunjuk term number 3 first. Term number 3 refers to the solution with the lowest water potential or paling banyak solute dalam tu. Okay, paling banyak solute dalam tu atau have the lowest water potential. So, this is solution number 3. Okay, besides solution number 3 is solution number 4 which is hypotonic solution. Okay ya. So gambar yang saya bagi ni ialah gambar sebelum dan selepas. Gambar sebelah kiri ni ialah gambar sebelum di mana we have two different solution, same volume but different concentration. Solution yang saya label 3 tu has a lot of solute but low number of water molecules. Solution number 4 tu has a lot of water molecules but low number of solute molecules. So solution 4 is on the left side, which is the hypotonic solution because it has a lot of water. Solution number 3 is hypertonic solution because it has low amount of water molecules. Okay, istilah yang tepat yang sepatutnya kita guna ialah water potential lah. 4 has the highest water potential whereas 3 has the lowest water potential. So number 1 and number 2 nak guna untuk label mana-mana pun boleh, nak buat kiri kanan boleh because both of it refers to the same term which is isotonic solution. So since water molecules from solution 4 diffuse into solution 3 via osmosis, we can see that the number of water molecules, the number of free water molecules in 1 and 2 are the same. Kita nampak volume dia naik, tapi in terms of number of molecules, number of free water molecules atau water potential sudah sama. Kenapa kita nampak volume dia naik? Sebab solute the number of solute masih lagi berbeza, kan? Tetapi number of water molecules sudah sama, so both of these solution has already achieved dynamic equilibrium. Okey, kita try lagi satu gambar boleh? Okey, tukar dulu. 4, 3, nak buat 4, 3, 2, 1 pun boleh. Macam Aisyah Batisha buat ni. Nurin pun buat 4, 3, 2, 1. Betul juga, tak ada masalah. It refers to the same term. Okay, let's take a look at this particular diagram. Okay. So based on your understanding, page 58 tu biar, predict the direction of osmosis. Okay, based on your understanding of hypotonic dengan hypertonic atau hypertonic dengan hypotonic solution, tengok diagram 3, diagram first, second and third tu, can you draw the direction of osmosis atau the direction of water molecules? Yes, the question. Oh, okay, okay. Nanti saya explain. Okay, I don't understand solute concentration and water potential. What is the difference? Okay, good question. Okay, I will discuss about that. Okay, pada rajah ni, yeah. So pada rajah ni, let's take a look at this one. Draw dulu what is the direction of water movement. Nanti saya explain apa? Hmm, nanti saya explain dia punya movement tu ya. Okey. Sekejap, saya nak tengok ada yang tak masuk lagi tak? Hmm. Okey. So, arrow tu anak-anak, arrow tu kita tulis across the plasma membrane. Across the partially permeable membrane. Dia bukan tembus bekas tu. Kalau kamu lukis dekat atas, macam kamu lukis tembus bekas. Okey, siapa yang lukis dekat Google Meet ni saya tengah highlight. Okey. So, kalau dia bukan bergerak ikut atas ni. Dia bergerak across plasma membrane. Dia bergerak dekat kawasan ni. So, arrow tu tunjukkan arrow tu bergerak dari mana ke mana. Okey, kita pindahkan ke bawah. Okey, good. Now, tadi soalannya ialah apa beza the term water potential and solute concentration. Okay, now let's take a look. Saya highlightkan saya punya slide ya, sekejap. This one, alright. Where is my slide? Okay, this one is my slide. Okay, pada Google Meet sekarang, saya highlightkan, saya tunjukkan saya punya slide ya. So, kita tengok gambar nombor 1 ni. Okay, gambar nombor 1 ni. Okay, now, apa beza the term solute concentration and water potential? Okay, when we talk about solute concentration, we talk about how many solutes. Okay, bulat-bulat merah ni adalah solute. Solute ialah bahan yang terlarut dalam air, substance yang terlarut dalam air. So, when we katalah ini adalah solution A. Okay, ini adalah solution A. And this one is solution B. Okay. Okay, this one is solution B. Okay, saya highlight kat sini. Okay. So, when we talk about solute concentration, when we compare A and B, of course, kita akan kata solute concentration in B is higher compared to A. Atau B has a higher solute concentration compared to A. Why? Because the number of solute in solution B is higher compared to solution A. Okay, itu mengenai solute concentration. Cuba kita tengok pula. Okay, cuba kita tengok pula the next term which is water potential. Masa bila kita nak guna istilah water potential? When we talk about the movement of water molecules, we always refer to water potential sebab similar to diffusion, osmosis is basically passive transport. Passive transport is movement of substances from higher concentration to low concentration. Dalam osmosis, from high water potential to low water potential. Dalam osmosis, kita dah tak tengok dah solute concentration. Kenapa? Sebab walaupun solute concentration berbeza, solute tidak boleh berpindah ke mana-mana. Yang boleh diffuse atau berpindah from one solution to another is water. Therefore, okay, saya kena tebalkan sikit saya punya hijau ni. Therefore, when we talk about osmosis, we mention first which one has higher water potential than which solution. So when we compare solution A and solution B, solution A has a higher water potential. Oh, tebal lah pula sekejap ya. This is too tebal. Alright. Solution A has a higher water potential compared to solution B. Solution B has lower water potential. So since solution B has lower water potential, water molecules will diffuse from solution A to solution B. Water potential tu dalam bahasa biasa dia basically kita kata antara A dengan B, siapa yang air dia lagi banyak berbanding solut. Siapa yang kepekatan air, bilangan air dia lagi banyak berbanding dengan solut. Kalau apa? Kalau kita dah tahu siapa yang kepekatan air dia lagi banyak, kita kata solution tu high water potential. Kalau solution tu ada kurang air, kurang kepekatan air dia rendah, kita kata solution tu low water potential. Therefore, water will diffuse from solution A to solution B. Okey, mari kita tengok jawapan semua orang. Okey, adakah saya menjawab soalan Adlin Amira? Atau ada apa-apa nak pinpoint lagi, nak tanya lagi? Adakah saya menjawab soalan? Oh, alright. Thank you. Okay, now let's take a look at your answer. Okay, good. The first one, saya buat macam ni, summary. Okay, the first one ialah dari kiri pergi ke kanan kan? Dari kiri pergi ke kanan. Okay, you can draw more than one arrow ya. Ada banyak-banyak arrow dari kiri pergi kanan. Okay, saya tanda. Okay, pada Google Meet sekarang ni, saya tanda dengan pen merah ya. Okay, good. From left to right. Okay, this one yang ketiga ni pula from right to left. From right to left. Okay, good. From right to left. Okay. Ada juga sampel jawapan kat sini. Okay, yang macam Sarah tulis ni pun okay. From right to left. Okay. And then for isotonic solution, tengah-tengah tu dia dah mengalami isotonic kan. So arrow yang dari kiri ke kanan adalah sama dengan arrow ke kanan pergi ke kiri. If you draw it like this, it is correct. Ada satu, okay. This one, okay this one tak boleh draw macam ni ya. When you draw like this, okay, sila rujuk dalam Google Meet ya. Kita tak boleh lukis arrow, satu arrow ada dua, apa nak kata? Dua macam ni. Sebab ini biasanya merujuk kepada chemical reaction. Sekarang ni yang kita bincang ialah this is a physical process. So arrow dia satu je sebab arrow dia satu yang tak share, tak ada dua kepala arrow lah. Yang ada dua kepala arrow tu biasanya kita buat untuk chemical reaction. Itu pun macam ada syarat-syarat dia lah. Sekarang ni tujuan kita nak tunjuk direction. So kita buat macam tu lah. Satu kepala arrow ya. Okay, tak boleh combine ya. Alright. Okay, tak apa. We learn from experience kan. Okay ya. The next one. Okay, itu adalah istilah-istilah yang kita dah kenali, nampak ya? Kita dah semakin meningkat kan? Mula-mula kita cakap pasal osmosis tu apa? Syarat-syarat osmosis apa? And then kita apply pula istilah hypotonic, hypotonic dan isotonic. Okay, sekarang kita upgrade lagi. Okay, so kenapa kita kena belajar term-term ni? Sebab these are the terms that we use to describe water content in two different solution separated by semi-permeable membrane. Selalunya bila kita selalu bincang ada dua solution kan. So basically kita merujuk kepada solution yang berada di dalam sel and solution that is outside the cell, inside the cytoplasm and outside the cytoplasm. That is why that is why we always refer to two different solutions. Dalam konteks in real life, kita bandingkan larutan dalam sel and larutan luar sel. Okay, now this is one of the applications when we place red blood cell in three different types of solution. Can you label what will happen to the red blood cell? Okay, katalah sebagai contoh, sebagai contoh pula mengikut label tu, the first beaker is solution that is isotonic with the red blood cell. So red blood cell jadi macam mana? Okay, bila dalam hypertonic solution, what is the condition of the red blood cell? And then when it is placed in hypotonic solution, what is the condition of the red blood cell? Okay. Okay. Alright, very good everyone. Mari kita tengok ada siapa lagi tak jawab lagi tak? Okay. Okay, semua orang dah jawab. Good. So when it is in isotonic condition, there is no change in the shape and size of red blood cell. Whereas when placed in hypertonic solution, water in the red blood cell will diffuse out. Therefore, the red blood cell has crenated. So hypertonic solution tu nombor 3. The middle beaker is number 3 because water diffuse out of the cell, out of the red blood cell. Untuk beaker number 3, hypotonic solution, red blood cell dia is in condition 2 because red blood cell burst kan, dia tunjuk lubang tu sebab banyak sangat air masuk sampai red blood cell tu hemolyze and then burst. Okay. So let's take a look at another one. Okay, kita dah tahu keadaan red blood cell. Kita tengok pula if we want to guess which one is the concentration, which one is the concentration for isotonic, hypertonic dengan hypertonic solution, apakah concentration dia. Dia dah bagi clue kat situ. Potential of blood, solute potential of blood is similar to 0.15 molar NaCl solution. Okay, so which one shows that it is an isotonic solution? So yes, ada yang saya nampak ya, ada yang dia clearkan the first one dulu. Sebab dia kata 0.15 tu similar to blood. So maksud similar tu adakah dia isotonic atau hypertonic atau hypotonic? Keyword dia tu ialah similar concentration kan, atau similar solute potential. Okay, that is a big clue over there. Okey anak-anak, okey saya nampak ada variety of answer untuk apa ya untuk purple dengan hijau tu. Okay. Orange tak ada masalah. Okay. Orange semua orang betul. So orange, yeah. Ikan saya ialah yang berada pada label. Okay, orange is isotonic solution sebab dia dah kata dah solute potential, dalam erti kata lain, solute potential adalah istilah lain untuk solute concentration ya. Solute potential similar to 0.15, so 0.15 tu adalah isotonic. Okay, now between purple and green, which one has the lowest water solute potential? Yang paling kurang water potential ialah 0.68 and ACl solution. So this one is hypotonic. Sebab dia paling pekat, it has highest solute concentration, dia yang paling pekat, maka dialah yang paling sikit air. So it has the lowest water potential untuk warna hijau. Warna purple ialah 0.008 NaCl solution. Dialah solut atau garam yang paling sikit. Solution inilah yang paling cair. So, solution inilah yang paling tinggi water potential. So, it is the hypotonic solution. Okay. Saya letak ikan saya dekat bawah ya. At the bottom of the beaker tu is my fish. Okay. So ada seorang lagi purple dia masih dekat situ, tak gerak lagi. Sarah kena tukar. Okay, Sarah dah tukar. Good. So let's take a look macam mana kita nak apply dalam soalan. Okay, ini soalan dia ya. Now, ini adalah soalan percentage of hemolyzed red blood cell when immersed in sodium chloride solution with different concentration. Percentage, peratus berapa banyak sel darah merah yang pecah atau hemolyzed. So, let's take a look at this diagram. Okay, pada concentration between 0 and 0.2, 100% pecah. Itu maksud titik 100 tu ya. And then pada concentration of 0.5 lebih kurang 20% pecah. Pada concentration of 0.6 kita tengok hemolyzed red blood cell tu tak ada yang pecah dah. 000 kan? Okay, can you explain what is the concentration of sodium chloride that is hypotonic towards red blood cell? Concentration antara berapa dengan berapa yang hypotonic? Okay, explain your answer. Berapa? Cuba tengok. Yang hypotonic ya, yang hypotonic. Okay, let's see your answer here. Okay. Okay. Okay, I agree with you when you start with 0.1. Tapi kenapa sampai 0.38 eh? Dekat 0.5 tak ada, tak 0.5 tak hypertonic. Okay, 0.5. Okay. Tengok gambar, tengok ni ya. Okay. If you look at the graph, starting, saya setuju dengan kamu bila kamu sebut all of you have a very good observation. Your starting point is correct. I agree with you. 0.1%. So 0.1%, 100% hemolyze kan. So selagi ada red blood cell hemolyze, lagi itulah the solution is hypotonic. Okay, the solution is hypotonic towards the red blood cell. So selagi ada hemolyze, sekejap ya, cuba tengok. Dia dari 0.1 tu hemolyze sampailah ke, I might say sampai ke 0.59 kalau nak ikutkan. Okay, sampai 0.59. Sebab starting pun 0.6 tu barulah zero hemolysis. So 0.10 until 0.59 sampai 0.59. Sebabnya 0.6 baru start zero hemolysis kan. So that is the range lah, 0.1 until 0.59. Okay. Cuba explain kenapa. Okay. Cuba explain kenapa. Okay, very good. Okay. Let's see here your answer. Okay. Bagus, saya setuju. Okay. Your answer shows that you are in a right path. Okay. Macam Putri kata, because red blood cell is hemolyzed. Still hemolyzed kan? Good, good, good. Teruskan Putri. You are on the right track. Teruskan Putri. Okay. Putri, yang Putri tulis tu betul. Teruskan. Okay. So that is point 2. Very good. 0.1% until 0.59% concentration is hypotonic towards red blood cell. Number 1. Number 2, because within that range, the red blood cells are hemolyzed, atau within that range, the red blood cell still undergo hemolysis. Apa-apa statement yang menyatakan dalam duration tu red blood cell mengalami hemolysis. And then point number 3, explain further what is hemolysis. Explain further, apakah dia hemolysis tu? Terangkan sikit proses hemolysis tu, water diffuse in ke, diffuse out ke, macam mana? Movement of water dia macam mana? Okay? Okay, very good everyone. Yes, cara nak explain further tu ialah kita explain direction of water diffusion. Very good. Um, okay, okay ya. Okay. So let's take a look at your answer. Very good. So apa from 0.1 to 0.59, red blood cell undergo hemolysis, water diffuse into the cells atau water diffuse into the red blood cell via osmosis atau by osmosis, causing the red blood cell to swell and burst. Okay, good. Dah dapat 3 markah dah kat situ. Okay. Now number 4, if you want to explain further, plasma membrane cannot withstand the osmotic pressure that acted upon it. Okay, boleh, tak ada masalah. Plasma membrane very thin, cannot withstand pressure. Itu adalah good points for point number 4. Okay, anak-anak sekarang ni nak mendekati pukul 6. Boleh ke saya teruskan lagi ni sampai 6.15? Boleh?
Boleh teacher. Saya boleh teacher.
Boleh. Nurin, Sarah, Adeline dengan Adrina, Putri macam mana? Boleh sampai 6.15 ke?
Boleh teacher.
Boleh ya? Putri boleh? Nurin boleh? Adeline, Amira, Putri?
Boleh teacher.
Boleh? Boleh? Boleh. Okey. Adeline, Amira boleh ke? Oh, itu yes cikgu. Thank you. Salah. Adeline, Amira boleh ya? Ke ada macam nak ada virtual run nak kena cover ke apa ke? Ada tak? Okey, saya continue. Sebab sikit je lagi ni. Sebab kita nak sampai application untuk plant cell pula. Okay, so that nanti bila saya recover ganti lagi kelas tu, kita recover untuk chapter baru lah. Okay ya. So the next one is plant cell. So plant cell is a bit different. There is less risk for it to become burst or to change shape extremely in extreme form. Macam red blood cell tadi dia terus jadi crenulated kan sebab there is a presence of cell wall. So can you complete this one? Can you complete this one? In isotonic solution, which is the shape, which is the condition of the red blood cell? Okay, let's take a look at your answer. Okay, most of you have already finished. Okay, most of you ke? I think all of you. Yeah, all of you. Okay, good. Now, isotonic solution, condition number 3. Hypertonic solution, condition number 1. Hypotonic solution is condition number 2. Okay, bear in mind for plant cell, dia nak condition number 2 tu ya. Condition number 2 is actually good for the plants because it increases the osmotic pressure inside the cell, pushes the cell wall kan, sebab tu cell wall tu jadi melengkung. Satu. Nombor dua, this particular condition of the cell untuk hypotonic in hypotonic solution ni is very good for the plants, especially for herbaceous plants, plants yang tak ada tisu berkayu, because this is the tegur pressure that enables plant to stay upright. Keadaan menggelembung macam keadaan dua tu adalah sangat bagus untuk tumbuh-tumbuhan, sebab inilah keadaan yang membolehkan pokok tegak dalam keadaan tegak. Bila dia dalam keadaan tegak, barulah dia dapat maximum absorption of sunlight and so on and so forth. Okay, we have a similar question here. So which term that we use to describe the plant cells in each beaker? Okay, which terms that we use to describe each beaker? Okay, very good everyone. Okay, turgid is in hypotonic solution, plasmolyze in hypertonic solution, and flaccid in isotonic solution. So bear in mind, if you are referring to the previous syllabus, kalau kamu guna buku previous syllabus, flaccid tu dia letak dekat hypertonic solution tau. Itu syllabus lama. So please bear in mind, refer to the current syllabus. The correct term for hypertonic solution, plant cell in hypertonic solution is plasmolyze, because it undergoes istilah tu. Kita guna istilah tu sebelum ni. Ada siapa nak tanya ke tadi? Macam ada orang open mic? Oh, tak ada eh? Alright. So, okay, soalan terakhir untuk hari ni. Okay. Kejap. Sekejap ya. Gambar dia tidak bergerak. So, let me see what I can do. Sekejap. I show you the moving slide. Okay. Sekejap ya. Okay, bila moving slide ni baru kita faham konteks. Okay, konteks dia macam mana? Sekejap ya. Where is it ya? Ni this one. Okay, kejap ya. Saya buat dia sebagai animated GIF tapi dia tidak. Okay, so please refer to your Google Meet right now. Sebenarnya gambar tu bergerak ya. So we can actually see the difference before and after the plant is watered. So using the concept of osmosis, can you explain how the changes in the house plant occurs? This is a 3 marks question. Soalan ni adalah 3 markah. Okay, ada soalan sekejap. Yes, what is the question? Oh, okay, Adlin. Sorry. Maybe you can refer to the recording later. Sorry for taking your time, Adeline. Nanti boleh tengok recordingnya. Tinggal lagi 5 minit lebih kurang pun. Mm-mm. So, any questions nanti post to me later ya. Okay. So, this is... Okay. Let's see your answer. Okay, saya show response. Saya tengok responses. Okay, good. You mentioned about plants too before this is in a flaccid condition. Okay, I understand. Okay, saya tunjuk balik kat sini. Okay. Okay. So, dalam keadaan initially dia dalam keadaan flaccid. Okay, very good. Kalau tak start dengan dia dalam keadaan flaccid pun tak apa ya, tak ada masalah. But if you can start from there, that is good. So, number one, initially it is in a flaccid condition. Sebab tu kita nampak plant tu in a wilted position kan. Bila sel flaccid, pokok wilt. Okay. So, flaccid condition tu, nak kata apa flaccid tu kita refer to the plant cell. The condition of the plant is wilted, dalam keadaan wilted. Okay. Boleh. Itu combination dia. Bila condition of the plant is wilted. Okay, saya tulis dekat Google Meet. Okay. Plant wilted. Plant cell flaccid. Plant nampak fresh atau upright. Plant cell dia adalah turgid. Okay, that is the combination that we usually use lah. Plant wilted, plant cell flaccid. Plant is in fresh condition atau upright condition. Dia punya cell adalah turgid. Okay. So, bila kita water the plants, apa jadi dekat situ? Okay, good. Now, initially plant cell is sorry. Tukar ya. Initially plant is wilted, bukan plant cell ya. Initially the plant is in wilted condition. Good. Okay. And then because the plant cells are flaccid. Okay. After being watered, the plant cells becomes turgid and plant stays upright atau plant becomes fresh. Okay, kita boleh tambah lagi dekat situ. Okay ya. Markah dia 3 kan? So points dia ada 6 ya. Okay, number 1, initially plant is in wilted condition. Number 2, the cells of the plants are flaccid. Number 3, when we water the plants, water diffuse into the plant cell. When we water the plants, water diffuse into the plant cell. Number 4, the plant cells becomes turgid. Number 5, the plant cells have enough turgor pressure. Number 6, the plant becomes upright. Okay, the plant cells provide enough turgor pressure to support the number 6, to support the plant to stand upright. Okay, anak-anak, minta maaf if you are confused. If I will repeat one more time. Sebenarnya yang kamu tulis tu dah cukup dapat 3 markah. Tak ada masalah. Cuma saya nak bagi tahu soalan ni walaupun 3 markah, there are 6 points that we can include in our answer. Oh, what word we have to use to describe the soil? Kita boleh kata soil water has become hypotonic towards root cells. Okay, Adrina tanya what word we have to use to describe the soil. We can say soil water is hypotonic towards plant root cell. That is another good point if you want to include. Ya, tak ada masalah. Okay, so initially plant dalam keadaan wilted condition. In a wilted condition, point number 2, plant cell is flaccid. Point number 3, when point number 3 tu saya nak include apa yang Adrina tanya. Point number 3 tu, when the plant is watered, okay, when the plant is watered, soil water is hypotonic compared to the plant root cell. Point number 4, water diffuse into the plant cells. Point number 5, plant cells become turgid. Point number 6, enough turgid cells provide enough pressure to support point number 7, to support the plant to stay upright. Okay. Ada 7 points kat situ ya. Mana-mana 3 daripada 7 points. Doesn't matter ya girls, as long as you have any 3 of the points. Bukanlah nak suruh ingat semua ya. Tak ada. Don't pressure yourself. Jangan rasa tertekan ke apa. Okay, jangan rasa tertekan. As long as you have 3 points, that is good. Okay, so let's see your answer. Okay, Adlina tadi dia ada masalah. She has to go out. Tak ada masalah. Okay, number. Oh yes, undergoes deplasmolysis pun is a good answer. Regain its turgidity because okay. Nurin, saya tak faham ayat yang kedua ni. Nurin kata soil becomes an isotonic solution where its water potential is the same ni. Kena upgrade lagi ya. Okay, sekejap. Okay, nanti saya bagi feedback dekat sini. Oh, sebab Nurin ada 2 answer Oh, ada 2, satu lagi answer. Oh, answer kat bawah tu tak jadi ya Nurin. Okay. Okay, tak apa. Nurin upgrade dulu, betulkan sikit. Saya tak faham ayat yang kedua tu.
So teacher, saya nak cakap macam soil tu dalam plant cell tu daripada dia hypertonic dia jadi isotonic.
Oh, sekejap. Plant cell tu yang isotonic. Sorry. Because plant cells we get its turgidity because the solution, because becomes an isotonic solution where its water potential is the same. Tapi kamu kata ter-GDT kan? Ter-GDT dalam hypotonic solution kan? Betul tak? So kalau kata plant cell regains its ter-GDT because the soil solution is hypotonic solution. Okay, ini cadangan saya lah ya Nurin. I think what I understand from your idea is plant cell regain is the GDT because soil solution has become hypotonic solution where water potential is higher. That kan water potential is higher. Soil solution tu lagi banyak air compared to the plant cell. Therefore water diffuse into the plant cell. Therefore water diffuse into the plant cell. Terjid tu kamu dah cakap awal-awal kan? Okay, Sarah punya idea pula. Ini kamu ambil dari textbook ke? When the plant is watered, the plant cells regain their fertility. Ambil dari textbook ke? Saya ya Sarah? Ya ke? Oh, sebab itulah ayat korang sama. Saya cuba memahamkan balik ya ayat ni. What plant cells regain fertility because I just make the water potential is the same. Oh, since you take from the textbook ya. Sebab regain fertility kan kalau kita tengok dalam textbook bila dalam isotonic solution plant cell tu bukan terjid, dia dalam keadaan flaccid kan. Okay, kita KIV point yang tu tak apa saya semak semula point yang tu saya screenshot dulu ya. Okay, saya screenshot dulu. Okay. Saya screenshot untuk saya punya simpanan nanti kita ni ya. Okay. Okay. So I would argue that bila kita water the plants, soil solution tu jadi hypotonic. Barulah water diffuse into the plant cell. Plant cell becomes regain its rigidity and then barulah plant cells tu stays upright. I would argue like that lah. Sebab saya tak nak nampak macam apa yang kita faham pada slide sebelum ni bukanlah contradict, tak sama dengan yang kita buat dekat slide sebelum ni, which we say dalam hypotonic condition dia adalah terjid. So that's why lah. Okay, so kita tengok. Okay, okay, kejap ya. Saya bagi feedback sekejap dekat Putri ni. Okay, untuk Putri, saya suggest susunan dia macam ni ya. I suggest a different sequence. So untuk apa take home point untuk soalan ni, pertama ialah I would say how we use the different terms that we have discussed earlier to describe water movement in plant cell, number one. Number two ialah how we arrange our answers into the correct sequence. Selalunya kita akan bagi tahu dulu condition of solution, siapa yang hypotonic, siapa yang hypertonic, and then baru kita kata water diffuse from hypo to hypertonic. And then, okay. So, I understand Putri, tak ada masalah. Nanti check balik, Putri nanti check balik apa yang saya tulis dekat kamu punya feedback yang sebelum ni ya. Sekejap. Saya tukar ini sebagai student pace. Nanti Putri check ya apa saya punya feedback. So anak-anak, basically hari ni kita dah cover osmosis. We have take a look at istilah-istilah yang digunakan iaitu hypertonic solution, hypotonic solution, isotonic solution. We talk about water potential and also different conditions of the red blood cell and also the plant cell. So for this particular slide, okay, slide yang ini, slide 19, can you provide me a bit of feedback about today's class? Saya minta maaf sangat-sangat sebab saya salah hari ni. Saya duk ingat, saya salah tengok tarikh hari ni ya. Saya duk ingat hari ni dah start kelas malam tu yang saya bertenang tu. Saya minta maaf. Okay, tapi next week kelas kita start malam kan? So next week kita start malam. So saya salah tengok jadual. Okay, and then can you provide a bit of feedback regarding this particular chapter, chapter 3 ni? What do you think about it? Apa yang apa yang kamu rasa part yang saya perlu re-address balik atau re-explain balik? Boleh bagi tahu dekat sini ya. And then nanti saya akan bagi sekejap ya, saya akan bagi okay, so anak-anak sekejap ya, saya akan bagi hey Allah where is my okay, nanti dalam kelas saya akan bagi saya punya salah. Saya akan bagi dekat mana saya upload semua video kelas ya. So you can look into this particular playlist. Okay, saya akan bagi juga dalam group ya. Semua video saya upload di sini. Okay, for your classes, nanti saya akan labelkan, nak kata apa ya, your group punya video. Saya terlepas pandang untuk label your group's video. So dia bercampur dengan group satu lagi punya video. Nanti saya akan buat separate playlist kot. Okay. Oh, okay. So these are some of your answers, some of your feedback. Okay, previous question tu ya. Okay, previous question. Okay, last question. Tapi untuk sekumpulan orang yang kata soalan tadi tu agak sukar, your answers are quite good actually. So it's okay. Be confident about yourself ya. Your answers are quite good. Tak apa, nanti kita try lagi soalan lain. Okay, still struggling memorizing new concept name. Okay, I understand because sebelum ni masa form 3 kita guna istilah osmosis saja kan? Kita tak cakap pembahasan hypertonic, isotonic dan sebagainya. Okay, sorry for taking too much of your time. I really appreciate your understanding and your patience dan terima kasih tadi siapa call saya tadi, terima kasih. Hari ni saya demam sebenarnya. So tadi tu memang pengsan lepas makan ubat. So sekarang dah quite okay lah. Bila dah talk to you guys rasa macam okay lah pula. So thank you so much for your understanding. Recording ni saya akan upload dan saya lepas ni saya akan buat separate playlist lah. Playlist sekarang ni ialah combine dengan group satu lagi sebenarnya. So nanti I will share the